It's a sunshine day.
It's a sunshine day because
It's a sunshine day.
you got fucked last night.
I don't talk about my private life on the podcast.
Y'all,
thank you for bearing with me. I had an appointment with a friend who I'd seen in a long time,
and he made us stop.
And by that I mean a friend who I'd never met.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiancé.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day fiancé.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love. It's 90-day gate. Let's love.
You know how those friends who...
Yeah.
Some of those friends who your most cherished ones are the ones you've never met.
Never
before.
met. So
we had a lovely time.
I know we made y'all wait another day to finish this show, but in actuality, you're going to get 2 hours of a podcast instead of just one hour.
I don't need to justify.
Isn't it a benefit?
Everything.
You had a 10-inch dick, so you got what you wanted.
It's a sunshine day.
Think I'll go for a ride on your dick now. Your foreskin is calling my name. It's calling me. I just can't.
How'd you know we had foreskin?
Well, remember you showed me the picture.
That's true.
Anyway, y'all. So we're back. Welcome
back. This is
90 Day
Gays episode Buddha.
No, this is they are weird
Part
about the numbering.
2.
This is part 2.
Can I get a witness?
Witness. I'm Maddie, a.k.a. Matt.
And who am I? I'm Poodle.
Yes, a.k.a. Jake.
Thank you for joining us. Brain. Sometimes
y'all,
it's not really clear.
We're going to jump into this. One thing, we got to do this up front. Otherwise, we're worried we're going to forget it.
Oh, yeah. Survey.
So, Jackie, our fearless...
Den Mother Jackie.
Den Mother moderator Jackie in the Facebook group is done... we're doing a little survey. We just want to get some information.
Survey Monkey.
We just want to get some information about... Truly about how we really are. We do want to make this show better.
We're not like Google. We don't need all your personal information.
We don't want that. But even if y'all have noticed in the Patreon, like we've tried to up our ante and make the Patreon look better. We want this show to be better.
Y'all, if you haven't, I know if you were a Patreon member at the watch along level, we got our tech looking a lot better.
It's a lot better. It sounds a lot better. So we do this because, yes, Poodle yells on the microphone. He loves money. But also, more than anything, Poodle even said this to me. Like, if we're having a bad day, sometimes we'll go and read what y'all talk about in the Sissy Squad.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
We really love this community, and we always want to give y'all a great show. So answer this survey if you can. Jackie's going to post in the Facebook group. I'm putting it in the show notes. It's going to be a hyperlink that will just in all caps say, take survey here.
Yeah. And it's 10 questions,
It's
y'all.
10 questions. It takes you literally 45 seconds. If you don't fill out this survey, then you don't love us.
Wow, I wouldn't have gone there, but I will. And then if you enter for the survey, you are registered to win a dozen dick pig cookies, y'all.
Dick pig cookies.
Dick pig
cookies. Talking about the dick pig.
Dick pig cookies.
Cookie time. Dick pig time.
I'm fairly convinced there's no actual sex juices in the cookies.
There is not.
So,
a Sissy Squad, which I don't have the name right now, but a Sissy Squatter is making them.
She's a baker.
We will tag her and everything on social media.
And all she needs, so you get entered to win all this. And
we have a couple of bakers.
You get to help us. We have a couple master bakers.
We have her. We have Susan.
You didn't even get that.
Oh, master.
There we are.
That was fun. That was like Dr. Pepper Schwartz. It took me a bit.
Boy, slow on the uptake this one.
Dr. fucking Pepper Schwartz.
So, y'all, we need this survey information because it helps us progress on what to do. Because, like, sometimes we're like two blind squirrels looking for a nut.
It's true.
Literally. I'm just looking for my next nut.
And like we told y'all last episode, we're planning on doing a live meetup. This lets us know if y'all are even interested in this kind of shit.
Yeah. Because, like, people in the Sissy Squad is like, yeah, let's meet up. And we like... We like rent a thing and like 3 people show up.
3 people show up.
And then I just get drunk because I'm sad.
That's true.
Opposed to
Y'all, no one wants a sad poodle.
no,
Because
you
know
don't want
what?
to see it.
Sad poodle starts to feel sad and then just gets angry, and it's not good. I've seen her.
That's fair.
I've seen her.
You know,
when
that's accurate.
When a man has slighted her.
That's accurate.
Ooh.
Watch the fuck out. Come at us if you don't get mad. You get even.
Boy, that's poodle. That's poodle. All right, so let's take that survey and show notes. Let's jump in.
We had talked about Anna and
Marcel.
and we talked about
Tania
and St. John. Yo,
That
that
really
was a
took
whole show.
That took the hour, and then we talked a little bit about
Natalie and
Mike.
Mike,
Mike.
and that was a quick little thing.
Is Olga still in China?
As far as I know,
Okay.
a raven did like beat a grin across my door tonight.
Oh, okay.
So it still might be her. And you know what? It did have a bra in its beak, so that's
Could
the
be.
symbol.
Could be.
And it had a Russian hat on, so maybe everything's okay.
Maybe everything is okay.
You know, like I said before, if anybody can survive a Walking Dead zombie apocalypse, it's Olga.
It's Olga. We'll see if we'll see her later. Maybe not.
Maybe.
So let's jump. Do you want to jump into Blake
Jasmine and Blake?
Jasmine and
Yeah.
Blake? By
So-
the way, there were so many comments about how big his nipples are.
I was kind of taken aback by them as well. His not his nipples, his areolas.
Oh, his areola. I liked it. I thought it was sexy. But I
You
like big areolas.
like
I do.
Big pepperoni areolas.
Y'all, if you like big areolas, come at me. Let me know.
I'm
into it.
freaked out by tiny nipples as well.
I'm
like
very
Craig,
freaked out by tiny
like
nipples.
Craig from Southern Charm.
Yes, he has tiny nipples.
But big areolas like freak me out as well.
Mom.
Don't ever do that again. His areolas are huge though.
They're big.
Yeah, they'd be great on a girl. He'd make a good male to female trans person because
His nipples.
his areolas would be the right shape.
I feel like this is gray area. Let's just keep going. All right, y'all. Blake goes to the flower market. We go to the flower market. I love that place.
I want to talk about that Jasmine, and this was discussed on the squad a little. Are we recording?
We are recording.
Okay. That Jasmine has never been to a wedding. Now she's 20-something, and I guess robots do live a different life. I guess they have more home weddings.
Well, this is what I was going to... Everybody was so confused that Jasmine is so clueless about weddings. Y'all,
She was made in a lab.
the programmer forgot to put wedding in Jasmine's programming.
That's true.
That was it. Because no woman
and then
in
she
the
read
world...
about them. She's like, I need a bouquet.
Because no woman in the world is this clueless about weddings.
I agree.
I mean, no woman.
But she bought a wedding dress that kind of looks like a slip.
It was pretty.
It was pretty.
It fit her
didn't-
well-ish. It was a little tight.
Yeah, for a wedding dress, it fit her.
It
fit her
was
a
more
little
appropriate than
tight.
Tania's, at least as far as the venue. Tania looked like fucking Wednesday Addams.
She did.
In her backyard wedding.
So
I thought that was
Jasmine
sweet that he
says
bought
that
her, but-
I am not a wedding person because she's not an actual person.
No, she's not
She's
a
an
person at
actual
all.
robot.
It's true.
She's sent from the Finnish government to spy on Americans.
Yes.
And she has her twat cam.
And she wants to have a small wedding, or even just her and him, so that way she can put a chip in his brain and make Blake a femman.
Finland will take over world.
A man bot. That's
A man
what he
bot.
would be.
So
Mask bot?
no, he's definitely not a mascot.
Man bot.
Man
we'll
bot.
go with man bot.
So he goes to the flower market.
Yes.
She's like, I guess I carry flour down the aisle. And I said, robot weddings really must not be.
Really doesn't get it. Which, by
Yeah.
the way, y'all, if you want us to go to the flower market, well, Poodle doesn't like to go because he sneezes the whole time.
I do sneeze. I have been.
But I love it. A coffee in the flower market's a great Saturday
to me,
morning.
it's just too. That's really fucking gay.
It's true.
To me, there's too many things. It overwhelms my senses a little bit.
I love it. But you got to get up early and get there at like 7 a.m. Blake did not do that.
Already, I'm not there for it.
Already. Jake just moved his hand in front of my face. Like, no.
When you said 7 a.m., my hand started shaking.
It
I'm
was
like
when,
sounds early.
Like when Jasmine, somebody mentions work, and she goes,
no,
can't
inner
help
peace.
you.
Need to
Can't
focus
help
on my
you.
inner peace.
Your malfunction.
My favorite are all the glitches that we give her.
Your protein bars.
Which should give her away. Which should give her away as a robot.
I was really bothered by her blush. It looked horrible. She knows how to beat her face. It was this full-on line in her cheek.
I agree. She looked like a drag queen who didn't know how to contour.
She didn't blend
it wasn't
at
good.
all.
Yeah.
It did not look good.
I think she does a lot of makeup tutorials. She looks at a lot of makeup tutorials. So Blake says...
You know that she says all on social media that she's never had any plastic surgery.
Yes, and people are saying it's just fillers.
They did like Anna fucking like put her bees on her lip.
And have you seen her previously? She looks so pretty.
She
and
was so
fresh faced.
You know what? I have to say it is her and like y'all. She's gonna look like Darcy in 10 years.
And Darcy, y'all, if you look at Darcy,
beautiful.
If you look at Darcy's older pics, it's really not to sidebar a little bit. If you go to the Oscars, some people have kind of kept themselves kind of reasonably well preserved.
Jane Fonda looks amazing.
She hasn't I don't think she had a ton of. She may have had a facelift about 20 years ago, but it wasn't a full one.
It came out that she admitted it when everybody thought she hadn't had anything.
Yeah. It wasn't a full one.
For a while, she denied it.
And I talked about this before. Deborah Messing has had Botox, but she hasn't had a full face done.
Yeah.
But like Renee Zellweger's face just settled last year, y'all.
It looks good now. It looks like her.
But when she had it done, she looked like a fucking like Borg. It was a replacement.
I didn't feel like she looked bad at all. I feel like
she wasn't her.
She didn't look like herself,
Yeah.
but she looked like a pretty other person. But it didn't look like...
She didn't look a pretty other person.
It didn't look like the guy that was in Iron Man 2, Mickey Rourke.
Oh, well, you should
He
never...
was so
but
handsome.
you should always look like yourself.
You should.
Right? With plastic surgery?
You should try to, yeah. Some people don't want to look like themselves, but when you're famous, you especially
You have
should.
to. Like Renee's, that's her brand.
It's like Baby from Dirty Dancing. Nobody
Gina
knows
Davis,
who she is.
Gina Davis looked pretty good.
Has she had work done?
Yeah, but not like a full face.
You know who looked great? Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, she did. She's had little things done though.
She looks
She's
fantastic.
had little. Y'all, that's the thing. If you're gonna get, we are all for making yourself
I'm
feeling
getting
good.
free Botox in April from my doctor. I signed up for the clinic. I'll let y'all know how it
Free
goes.
Botox?
Yes.
What do they do?
The
Like
nurse,
have
a sweet
mayonnaise
doctor.
sits outside?
I hope not, but we'll see.
Free Botox?
Yeah, because I showed him the
Don't let
pic-
it be like last time when you got Botox.
I
and
showed
your
him the
face
picture,
didn't
and she
move.
said I got it done wrong. So I'm going to a medical doctor. They use
Please don't do this.
the medical doctor uses a different grade.
Okay.
I'm excited, y'all. I'm using
maybe
Retin A.
Maybe they could get
getting
those
onto it.
lines gone.
Maybe I'll let you know.
Because your frown lines, I can see them from here.
Yeah, I know. I'll ask them what they do for crepiness too, to let you know.
You know, I would like crepiness. I would like to fill in my under eyes. That's what I would really like to fill in.
Oh,
Yours
Yeah.
need filling in too.
mine just a little bit in the corners where yours does kind of look like a donut under your eye.
No, I can see the crow's feet under
Here's
yours.
the deal. Poodle will shade me for getting plastic surgery, but y'all, in about 10 years, because I'll be 50 then, so that'll be a good time. When I show up to a live show and I have a new face and look glorious, he won't say a word the entire time. And the next time we see him, he's going to look like fucking, like...
I'm going to look like Jocelyn, the Catwoman.
Woman. He's gonna be
Jocelyn
like-
Walters.
He's going to come for me.
I will drag you, and then I'll go to like Chinatown and get the stuff that they've like sat at on the steps. We're talking about.
He'll say, Maddie paid $10,000 for a facelift. Gah.
I could do better than that. So anyway, Blake, going back to Blake and Jasmine.
Come at us with your good plastic
So
surgery.
Blake says he would really rather have his dream wedding, which no straight man says. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, y'all.
No
Sorry. I no straight man has ever said,
dream.
it's not my
wedding.
dream wedding. I don't have a dream wedding, and I'm a big gay.
I think Blake.
Do you have a dream wedding?
You know what? I used to until I got in a relationship. And now that I'm in a relationship, I just want to get married, but it's not about a...
What was
doesn't
your
have to
dream
be.
wedding before then?
I think when I was younger and like Catholic, I was very much... I wanted like
Wow, you
really,
had a dream wedding as a Catholic boy?
I really wanted like a beautiful Catholic wedding, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, really pretty.
That tells
Catholic
you
wedding.
a lot about your mindset as a child.
I wanted like a choir. Well, I wanted
You had everything planned out but the bride.
the bride. Yeah.
She wasn't a part of it, y'all.
She wasn't a part of
that
it.
part was like a painting with like the bride or whoever it was he was married. That was like just a blank space.
Yeah, just like a...
The music, the officiant, what he was wearing, everything else was fine.
It was like the bride was like that extra child in Robert Annie's wedding, just their face blurred out. Didn't have the rights to it. But I will say it all had to deal with, I wanted to be, quote unquote, I wanted to be a good straight boy. So it was all having the things that all the good straight people have in Catholic weddings that I saw.
Oh.
That's what I wanted. Now I'm like, I want to do a ceremony. I want to do something, but we'll
in a
see.
church?
I think maybe potentially a chapel,
Really?
but not like, well, because I just don't want to deal with the elements.
Yeah, I agree.
People get married on the beach here, y'all, and it's windy as fuck.
It is always windy.
And that bothers me. I would love...
And like random people are walking by your wedding.
Yeah, I don't want... You know who I actually loved where Lindsay got married? That chapel.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I love something like that I could do. We'll see. Anyway.
Anyway, so Blake did not get his dream wedding.
He did not get his dream wedding, but I agree. Y'all, come at us if you have a straight husband who said the phrase dream wedding.
Also, Blake said... Blake said, well, in a traditional wedding, we're not supposed to see each other, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
But I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, this has like storybook written all over it.
I mean, they're in a one-bedroom apartment practically anyway.
That her
so where's
parents
it
live
going to
in
go?
as well.
I did think that it was sweet that he made her bouquet, and of course she didn't know what a bouquet was because again, family
She hadn't had that
program.
Chip. She hadn't had that chip programmed.
But did you think that was sweet? I thought that was sweet that he did that.
Yeah, but like the whole thing, she has this like haughty way. She's like, so I carry this, and then she made fun of it with her family.
Jasmine is one of those people who something happened to her on the way to heaven because
Something happened on the way to heaven.
That's a good song.
Phil Collins, y'all.
I don't think we sang the melody right.
No.
Did we?
Happened on the way to heaven. I don't know what the melody is to that song. Something happened on the way to heaven.
Something. Hey Siri, play Something Happened on the Way to Heaven. Well, she's silent.
You know, she's a dumb whore.
Dumb whore.
Again, we're sex positive. We're not
true.
whore because she has sex a lot. She's just
whore
a
'cause
whore.
She's dumb. I enjoyed the bouquet though. I thought that was sweet.
I want to say that Blake says,
Blake.
you know, sometimes we just have to compromise. When has Jasmine compromised this whole season?
Brought it up last episode. She's never compromised ever. Ever.
She wouldn't go to see his friends.
No.
She left and went, text me. I won't. No.
I won't.
Sorry, text me. No.
No.
That was my favorite response. Text me later? No.
No. But I now y'all, we did see I saw like a blurb on it because I try not to read spoilers, so come at us though. But apparently maybe you saw Blake was either engaged or was Blake married before or
He
he
had a
applied
90-day
for
fiance.
He had a K1
yeah,
visa.
K1 visa before.
And they didn't marry though.
That's a red flag, y'all.
They didn't marry though, right?
Yeah.
They did?
No, I said I don't know.
He's gay, he's gay, he's gay. You know that he's gay.
He's gay.
You know that he's gay
He's gay.
in a big way.
He's gay. That's I mean.
That's what I mean from
From
Popeye. And we just adapted that.
Which for a long
Lyrics by
time,
Maddie and Poodle.
Lindsay and I did not believe was an actual song in the movie of Popeye because both of us had blocked out the bad songs.
Yo, can we? Okay, this is a little bit. Okay, we're going to finish Blake and Jasmine.
Oh, is this an unscripted part of the show that you're going to tell me about
I'm
now?
sorry, I just have to talk about it now. Can we talk about how terrible most of the songs were that were nominated for the Oscar?
Oh, they were awful.
Okay.
And you know what? Cynthia Erivo's performance was great, but that song was dreadful.
Oh, see, I kind of liked that song, the
no,
Harriet
that was dreadful.
song.
It was dreadful.
I thought that was more interesting.
You did not listen. The lyrics were absolutely dreadful.
I wasn't listening to the lyrics on that one. Oh, wait, I did notice there was a time where the lyrics didn't fully rhyme, but the melody was much better. You got to admit, the progression, like...
The Randy Newman song sounded like every Randy Newman song
Randy Newman
you've
song
ever
was
heard.
terrible.
The Elton John song was the worst song Elton John has
it's
ever
written. That won the Oscar.
And the one that, I'm glad Chrissy Metz can sing.
But
like, that song was garbage.
But nothing was as bad as that Frozen song.
Everyone's been liking that song. I hated that song.
That song is horrible.
Into the unknown. And I will say, I loved it how they had all the people dubbing her, because that's a big thing that they do, and I'm glad they showcased that.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah. But
it still sounded like shit.
She sounded better than she normally does.
And then had that one girl.
Yeah, they didn't. As soon as that happened, I was like, well, that's not Idina Menzel.
Yeah. That's what they should have done.
Y'all, every single Oscar-nominated song was garbage.
Sorry, this is a digression, but we should talk about it.
And then when they played Lose Yourself, and even though the sound was bad by Eminem...
Why are they playing Lose Yourself? I didn't get that.
Because it won Best Song. And I was like...
But like 10 years ago.
But I was like, this is what Best Song used to be. A song that really did a lot for the movie. None of those songs did anything for the movie.
That's what a good song should...
Exactly.
They do it like this ancillary thing they play at the end credits.
Exactly. Yep. And that song, and they did like a thing where they showed like Rocky, it was Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
And now music doesn't function the same way. It's a shame.
You are right.
I am right about a lot of things.
Because think about the song Kokomo for the movie Cocktail. But seriously... Seriously, that was a good song. No,
that is one of the worst songs ever written.
But it was a good song to promote
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo and get there fast, and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down to Kokomo. And remember they were on Full House?
Jesse loved them.
It was a weird concept.
Anyway, I liked the movie.
How did we get on to Kokomo?
I thought it reminded Tom Cruise and Elizabeth Shue fucking in a beach lagoon where you could see her side boob.
Okay, I don't think that was on the list for a reason. Anyway, but to say some more, every song nominated was absolute garbage.
They were not good.
Garbage, y'all. Like, it wouldn't be worth... Like, I could write something at like 6 a.m. after being fucked by a black guy all night long, and it would be better than what that had been.
It's true. Y'all come at us if you're tired of your child singing Into the Unknown.
I will say, you know who sings it better than she did? Brendan Urie from... What the fuck is he from? Fuck, what is it? Everyone is screaming in their car right now.
Brendan Urie.
From, you don't know because you don't know any new music.
Oh, no, I don't. Who's Brendan Urie?
Oh, God, what's their name? Everyone's screaming in their phone. He's...
Brendan Urie has big fat dick.
He has a big fat dick face.
Oh, Panic at the Disco.
Thank you, Panic at the Disco.
They sing Frozen?
He recorded a version of that.
Of Let It Go?
Of Into the Unknown.
Oh.
And it actually sounds better.
Brendan Urie is cute.
I kind of believe it when she sings it.
Look how cute he is.
I agree. He's kind of pan,
Y'all,
too.
it's a monster.
It's a... You know what? I've thought about it before. It's not a huge dick. It's long, though. It's long.
It's long. All right. I also want to talk about RuPaul and Drag Race, but y'all or SNL, but we got to focus.
I was disappointed.
I was too.
Thank you.
The reading sketch was funny.
That was, but it was like the only one.
That was the only
I
one.
think she went into it saying, I don't want to do a lot of sketches where I'm gay.
Yeah. That's kind
Anyway,
of bland.
we're speaking about Jasmine Blake.
Speaking of
you
gay,
did a big digression.
I did. We're going to get a bad review for
Y'all,
that.
the preacher has an iPad.
He does have but it's outside. I didn't mind that in an outside wedding.
Nope.
I didn't mind that at all.
You have a book. You have a notebook. Also, there was no photographer at this wedding to speak of, and every motherfucker there was using their phone. And I'm sorry,
Okay.
it looks trashy.
Okay, I will say one thing.
No cell phones allowed at weddings. No cell phones.
That is a fantasy I have at my wedding. When I get married, not one
cell phones.
person is going to be on their cell phone. Y'all, if you're at a wedding, be present. Be present and enjoy the love that's in the room.
Because you're never going to watch it again.
You're never going to watch it again. You don't need to take a picture of it.
No.
Think about that before you take a video.
Because that's what you pay a videographer for.
Like I was watching
your
someone
wedding.
was at the Elton John party, and it was the guys from Queer Eye, and the cute one tan with his little hair.
He's the cute one for you?
I think he's attractive.
Yeah, he's cute.
I mean, let's be honest.
But you say
Karama's.
I know. Come on,
my type. But I do like tan. I think he's handsome. But he's like standing
I think
by.
Bobby's cute, and I like Jonathan too.
They're all cute. He's standing by Elton John's piano and recording it on his phone. I'm like, you are literally standing by Elton John.
We live in
Take a moment.
We live in this culture of
we are way off today.
I need to capture this.
No,
and
you need
you need to feel it.
I was just about to say you need to feel it. So y'all, if you ever come to my wedding, your phone's going in a motherfucking bag.
They're bound. They should.
I'm gonna have a phone check.
I love that. And the thing about it is,
you know what? I'll put Poodle in charge of it.
it.
He'll come over. You know who I'll put in charge of it? Your mother.
Oh, Mom was like, "Can I have your phone,
Can I
please?
have your phone, please."
And they're like, "Oh, I didn't bring mine. Give me your phone.
Give me your phone."
Go." And so anyway, Mother Poodle would be great at your wedding.
She would be great. But then in the middle of the ceremony, she would say, "Gah, I can't believe 2 men getting married. Ridiculous."
No, she would say, "Wait, is that 2 men? I thought Nat was a girl this whole time. And wait, because I don't have a problem with interracial marriage.
Yeah, but 2 men?
A gay man marrying another black man? God.
It's true.
Anyway, so y'all, so there was no videographer or photographer at Blake's wedding. As I said before, you know all his friends are amateur photographers
because they live in L.A.
Someone could have taken pictures.
Y'all, if you live in Los Angeles and you do not have a friend that's an amateur photographer,
you don't have any friends.
You make friends. You need to get out.
Everyone here also takes pictures / headshots / everything.
Everyone.
When I say I need headshots, 11,000 of my friends come out of the woodwork.
Exactly. They're like, please.
That's like the truest thing I've ever said.
It's true.
All of his friends are amateur photographers.
It's true.
Rita could have brought her like Canon X6V.
It's true.
I don't think that's a model, but I just made that up.
I really want to focus on one of Blake's vows where he said, "I will support you in times of trouble." And I went, "Oh, you're going to support her in times of goodness, too. You're just going to support her, bitch."
Yeah, that's the right thing. It's because she's working on her piece.
You know what? And all the friends in this wedding, Jake says that this wedding was worse than Tania's. And actually, I agree with you because
it's the worst wedding.
They didn't decorate or do anything.
Nope, bunch of white folding chairs in a park.
It was, y'all, and
thank God the production, taped off.
And at one point there was it was like Magnolia, just a plastic trash bag blowing behind
so
them.
Awful.
It was horrible. You could see trash cans.
There was no
decoration,
y'all. Why have it in a park? Regardless, why not just have it in just as the piece?
And you know what? Again, it goes back to what I said before. If you're not living with an intention, you're just aimless in life. Because for them, if they really loved each other, if they really seemed like a connected couple.
Yeah.
Even if this, and I can't believe I said, even if it was Angela and Michael who said, "We've been trying to do it this way and that way, we just need to get married," I would believe it more.
I believe there's a lot of love behind them.
That's what it is. But there was nothing of that. So it's
there was nothing personal. That's
nothing.
The thing. There was no decorations. Their wardrobe was whatever the fuck.
He
made the bouquet for her.
That was sweet, but he got a shirt from Express. Or something weird.
You know what we say about Express, y'all? That's what you buy that before you come out of the closet.
It's true.
I got a lot of Express clothes, y'all.
Your church organist loves to sell an Express, y'all.
He loves the flat front khakis.
He does. He does.
He's also works part-time at the flower shop.
I also noticed during the vows that Jasmine had to repeat a line that said, "And rejoice with you in happiness." And as she said it was like, and literally, her face was trying to smile, and she was like,
I noticed that too.
I don't understand happy protein bar.
I heard
Almonds.
what she wanted.
Clean eating.
What she wanted.
Kale smoothie.
What she wanted to say was, I promise I will not pull out your spine if you ever insult me.
Y'all,
My favorite part about us is the way we make her glitch.
It's true. We talked about this before. I went and looked up the robot in Superman 3. We weren't far off. We were not far off.
And then at the end of it all, she's like, "Were you crying? God, I wanted that. I wanted you to cry while I sit here and not cry."
And then she said, "I didn't even notice you were crying." Because again, they forgot to put that
I didn't
chip.
notice you were crying.
Did not notice. But the thing that I thought, I do think Blake has good friends because his friends did all.
Ooh, we saw Joey, that hot one with the
he is
big
hot.
fat dick, y'all.
He is hot.
Well, you can tell I got fucked last night because I'm talking about big fat dick.
Y'all, here's the deal. When Poodle, you would think normally he would, when he
gets
gets
that out of
it,
my
he would
system?
say, no.
No, it's like chicken pox. It gets worse and worse and worse. But you know what? There's never a cure.
It's like an apple fritter donut. He never wants more than one. Because I've never seen anybody eat an apple fritter dinner like he was fritter, like he was rimming an ass.
Oh, God. Y'all,
I mean,
come at me if you love a good apple fritter.
You eat apple fritters the way Cookie Monster eats cookies. Just everywhere.
I gotta talk about Cookie Monster later.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Rita and all the other friends, Rita said, "I had my doubts, but it was nice to witness some semblance of love at the wedding."
Yeah, the
And
production scripted that for her.
Yeah, but all his friends came around. By the way, we totally forgot to talk about this, and I'm going to jump back, but tell me when you're finished with Rita and Blake, but there's something I want to mention about
I'm finished
Tania.
with,
I'm
almost
done with Blake and Jasmine.
I want to say the parents, robot parents said,
Oh, yeah.
We have our own ways in Europe.
That's true. But
in robot country, we will destroy you, and you will beg for you will pledge fealty to your robot overlords.
But Mom did cry.
And Finland will take over the world. She did cry.
She did cry.
She had a service system update.
Oh,
to be able to
that's
cry.
Why. iOS reboot.
I just wrote again. Couldn't they have hired a photographer? I mean, can no one operate a camera?
Because they're fucking broke.
But like any of their friends.
I know.
It's just like,
at least Sinjin and Tania were like his friend George. He was like, George, you're the photographer.
yeah, I agree.
Which, speaking of Tania and George,
Yeah.
we forgot a crucial piece about their wedding. I just realized we did not talk about. It was only a moment, but the moment of ultimate shade from her sister.
Oh yes! I cannot believe I forgot about that. That was like Betsy level shade.
That was Betsy level
She's like,
shade.
You know, it's great. You know, it's because tattoos are permanent, I guess.
Well, at least that's forever. Or at least that's permanent.
You know, I've enjoyed Tiana's shade from day one. From when she told Tania she was a bitch.
Yeah. Y'all, Tiana.
And Tiana's husband with a big dick face.
If you want to come on our show and rag your sister, come on.
You won't, but that's okay.
You won't, but that's okay.
I gotta pee. Is that okay?
Oh, great. I just want to give her a shout out. So, y'all, well, how about this? We're going to pop off to a commercial so Poodle can go pee, and we'll see you in a second.
All right, we're back, y'all.
Poodle peed.
On the carpet.
On the car.
I piddled.
He's done it before.
We're gonna skip Annie and Robert. We're gonna come back to them, y'all, because that can't be. We can't not comment there.
Can't not comment there. We're gonna go to who are we going to next? Poodle?
Angela and Michael.
Michael.
I just have not a lot happened here. I think that we're just checking on. Obviously, they're not married yet.
They're not.
But I wish that they're going to the marriage registry. And I wrote, I wish I could pull off a hat like this registrar.
It looks great on him.
Shiny.
It was it fit his head well. I actually said, I wish I could pull off driving to the registrar's office with my jacket hanging out the door. Did you notice that her long cardigan? It was just shutting the door. They were just driving.
And her chest still looks awful.
She's got those track marks.
Crop circles.
Oh, Angela.
This is the thing. Does her earrings, she's wearing these long green earrings, does it look like her ears hurt? They're so long. They've got to hit and knock onto things, don't they?
It's probably imagine like Egyptians used to have. You get used to it.
Or maybe she's like deadened to it, like your ass. It's just been plugged so many times.
Haven't felt anything
since 1998.
Yeah, 99 for sure. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
2000 came and went, and I didn't even feel it.
Millennium!
We got so direct in her fade. I love Robbie Williams.
He's
somebody who's famous in the world, but not here. He's like Kylie Minogue.
He's very famous all over Europe. Yeah,
just like
I love Kylie Minogue, but every gay person does. If you're a gay person who doesn't like Kylie Minogue, we need to talk.
I loved her as a kid. She sang,
of course, you did,
Locomotion.
I never came to the realization of that until later. I never, but that's a cover, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Were the Beatles the first to do it?
No, you idiot.
Oh no, that's a doo-wop song.
Yeah, I don't know who was
it's
the
first
women.
to do it.
Everybody doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion.
Yeah. I sang that in 6th grade. The first thing I sang in public since Rocky Top. Top was in 2nd grade.
The more I find out about your public performances, I'm amazed that you weren't like taken to like sexuality reparation camp.
That was it's true. That was my 6th grade show choir. The same one where we did me mind on fire, me soul on fire, feeling hot.
And let me clarify
and that's
again.
The way we sang it.
Me mind on fire, me soul on fire.
It's in
feeling
the air.
hot.
Celebration time. I remember the choir director saying, "It's not in the air, Johnny. It's in the air." So we're like, it's in the air.
Wow.
I'm still trying to find a choir member that has those outfits to show y'all. They've got to be somewhere.
It's terrifying. The ones that you worked on.
And the Sopranos, we always loved their part because it was feeling hot. I always loved their part.
Anyway, y'all,
what were we talking about?
Angela and Michael.
Oh, and Kylie Minogue.
So
that's what we're talking about, yeah.
So it turns out she needs to fill out the form online in Lagos Internet, which is the best internet, as we've been told.
You know what? Because we shaded it.
we got schooled.
Came at us. So apparently the internet's fine.
And so she needs a witness.
That's why it's called Can I Get a Witness?
Yeah. God damn it.
Wow.
So anyway, I wrote down, how would they know? Couldn't they just get someone to say, this is my friend Claire from South Georgia, and she's a black woman?
They could get a PA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I feel like this whole episode was
scripted.
super manufactured.
That didn't have anything to do. Listen, y'all, if they wanted to get her married, they'll fly Skyla out to watch her get married.
Thank you.
The producers will have it
That's not
happen.
a problem.
It will happen.
Skyla would be on a plane the next day if they'd pay for her.
Fuck, at this point, they could just have Sean Robinson do it. She knows Angela enough. She's been on this show so many times.
That's true. Rebecca could come out.
What's her name? Fucking Ohio bitch girl.
The one who
what was her name?
Ohio.
Who's Muslim now?
Avery.
Avery. Avery could come out.
Oh God, I almost forgot about Avery.
You know,
me and Omar.
me
and Omar. I think they're still together.
I thankfully forgot about her.
Oh, she's so awful.
If they ever have her on Happily Ever After,
Muslim queen.
ugh.
Let's hope not. So the next day they are going to the airport, and Angela's resentful, and she's trying to pick a fight. Now, y'all, this is right out of the Mother Poodle playbook.
For some of y'all that don't listen to the show, by the way, because some of y'all don't watch the show, you just listen to us. Angela agreed that she will to get married there.
Yeah.
She just has to get a witness. Go ahead, Poodle.
So they're going to the airport, and she's picking a fight. She's angry with him at the airport.
I love doing this with you. I'm having such a good time. Keep going, whore.
My mother does the exact same thing. She will pick a fight with me to make it easier.
She does do this because he bitches about it every time he comes. I'll be like,
she picks a fight with me before we go to the airport.
you know what? I think this calls for a section of 90 Day Theater. But
this is just me
instead
with my mother.
This is actually a flashback of when I asked Poodle how his flight was when he comes back from South Carolina.
Who's playing?
You can play you.
Okay.
And you come in. I was like, "Hey, Poodle.
Hey,
how was your flight? Did you have a good trip back?"
It was fine. Yeah, my mother picked a fight with me near the end.
What did she do this time?
Well, she accused me of when I called Los Angeles home. She's like, "Oh, God, you'll never have a home. This is your home." Even though I've lived here for almost 15 years. And then I felt terrible about it.
That's a true story.
And she picked up every time I fly,
sing.
she picks a fight with me.
Every fucking time.
To make it easier for her to let me go.
Y'all come at us if your parents pick a fight with you.
Or
your
if you
siblings
pick a fight with your
or
kids.
Do you pick a fight?
Maybe it's a thing that makes
Maybe
it
it's a
easier.
thing.
I swear to God, every time I fly, and I'll never forget this. One time I was like humming when I was packing, and my mother went, "You're so happy to be going home. So happy to be leaving us."
It was really bad when the first time, it was after the coma, and you went back to visit, and then came back that
Oh,
time.
it was so awful. My mother's like, "I just don't want you to try and die on me again."
Your mother, that trip was, she just guilted you the whole time as if it was almost your fault for almost dying.
Oh, yeah, and it was all about her. Interesting.
Y'all, we still are going to tell the coma story.
You can go to the Dear Maddie episode, listen to it all.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, can you not text?
Oh, we literally ended a show early last night because someone texted you a dick pic and you needed to fuck him. So I don't think you have literally a dick to stand on at this point.
Anyway, so Angela and Michael are fucking around.
They are.
They get each other necklaces. And here's the thing, y'all.
I did not like the font of hers.
The more bling you get your fiance, the more desperate you are that they won't leave you.
Here's the deal. I will say, and we said this a little bit last, but I believe that they really love each other.
I think they do.
I know
too.
she loves him, but I think he loves her.
He's afraid that she won't because she's so fickle and she keeps him gaslit.
Yeah.
That's
her power, though.
Yeah.
Because she's not pretty or young.
And so she
feels
has to have
insecure.
some kind
She
of
has to
power.
do that.
Yeah, I get that.
I do think he loves her. I do think he's scared as shit that he's not going to go to be able to come here, which, y'all, this is and it's just happened, too. We'll see if this plays out on the tell-all. But
Nigeria has just been
the president
closed off.
just closed off Nigeria as a no. So, it really is.
The time was not on their side.
Time was not on their side. If he's not over here now,
yeah, I think
it's going to be a long time before he's out of here.
Agreed.
So that's going to
all
suck.
I had about those two.
You know what? I think that's all I had too. All right, Angela and Michael. Who do you want to move on to next?
Juliana and Michael.
Juliana and Michael. Not a lot happened.
This is post-wedding, you guys.
I'm going to agree. I'm just going to call this and say this is what Poodle said. This was all made up because there was nothing to do.
That's true.
There was nothing to do.
We almost had to check in on them, even though they've been married. So Max shuts the door on Cece because douchebag Michael still has a two-seater.
So I will say this. I feel for Cece. You know why? Because that's Jake. Because if I can't tell you how many times Jake has walked out of the car and shut the fucking door on me
In a 2-seater.
in a 2-seat all
I'm sorry.
the time.
It is
He's
everyone
just
for
not-
themselves.
He is just not paying
It's,
attention.
y'all, when you get out of a car, it is everyone for themselves.
Won't even check to see if the seat's up for you. I'm just sitting in the back
You
seat.
can push it up. There's a handle.
If we go on
Whose
tour,
car was it that we always had to do that for?
Lindsay's, her
Lindsay's car.
Scion.
Oh, that fucking
That
Scion.
fucking Scion.
Oh, y'all don't get a Scion.
I don't think they make them anymore.
Because they didn't pass the rollover test.
It was better than her Ford Focus.
Oh, that was a
That
piece
car
of
had
shit.
the loudest horn. It'd be like, hey, hey. It was bad.
And it was right near my bedroom, so I'd be working on something and go,
It would go, meh, meh.
and it would scare me every time.
It did scare
I'm scared by horn noises, y'all. So Michael's talking about the fact that his heart flutters every time he's with Juliana. I'm sure because that's like 24-year-old pussy.
It is.
That must be I guess you have to take heart medication
Probably.
for that.
Probably. He's fluttering.
And they're talking about like Halloween, like what Juliana go as? Sarah says she went as a zombie, and she's like, but she was hot. She got a lot of tricks. And the kids are like, Dad, gross.
I mean, really,
He's gross.
They start talking about this prenup thing. Sarah doesn't care about the prenup.
She doesn't.
She's fine with Michael.
Here's the thing you guys don't know. Anyone with any money at all, and they're getting divorced and they're marrying someone new, you get trusts for the kids.
Yep.
Both those kids have a trust.
They have a trust. It's fine.
All their money's fine.
Can't touch the trust.
That's
it's
just
fine.
Michael's money that she's worried about.
Yes.
Now, she's not worried about Max and Cece. The kids are fine.
The kids are all right.
God, it actually annoys me that I have to like explain this to a larger audience.
It was like they should have just left Michael and Juliana where they
I
were.
agree. I agree.
Like we didn't even need this segment.
Yeah, she wasn't even on.
Or maybe shown them on a honeymoon. I guess that's happily ever after.
Yeah,
I guess they can't do that.
They didn't leave the hotel room
Because Juliana wasn't even in the scene. I bet she was off working and modeling or some shit
Probably.
like that. And they're like, oh, we just need to film something. My main thing is, y'all, Sarah is just like us out there because, again, kind of like last episode where Tania was talking and all I could focus on was the fucking electrical outlet by her Tania's head. How many of y'all noticed the huge rip in Sarah's couch?
Oh my God, I noticed it.
And it started to bother me. And then I thought of, wait a minute. I remember when I was a young child. And then I remember when my nephews were young children.
Child.
And I'm sure, did your mother say the same thing where she said, well, I'm just not going to get any new furniture because what's the point?
'Cause all my kids
all
ruin it.
my kids will y'all,
That's true.
send us pictures of your terrible furniture that you won't get new out of principle
That your
because your
kids have
kids
ruined.
have ruined it.
Because kids will
And
destroy
they will
everything.
destroy everything. Anyway, that's all I have. Poodle, what are you looking for? You're looking for something.
I don't know where my Robert and Annie notes are. I think
Oh,
I threw something
God.
away. Okay, this is St. John,
Oh, Jesus.
and this is something else. Here, you can start talking about him, and I'll find him. There's Jasmine.
Oh, my God.
Here's Mike and Natalie, and here's Juliana and Michael. Where are they?
You know.
Okay, there's Angela and Michael. Oh, there. No, I don't know where they are. Here, I think they're probably over here.
Oh, Jesus. This is what happens when you get the sense fucked out of you.
Oh, there they are.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting.
I just had to get up and find them.
Great. So we're
All right.
talking about,
Robert and Annie.
because we did Blake and Jasmine. Oh, are we almost done? Are they the last
yeah.
one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, we only had a short. Oh, wait, no. You had a pee, so we're fine.
Robert and Annie.
Robert and Annie. Okay. I'm going to say something that's going to be controversial, as Poodle would say. And I'm also going to say something that on this show, we will read you for filth. However, when you do something right, we will tell you.
Agreed.
And this was the best organized wedding, I thought, of all the weddings.
I am loath to say that I agree with you.
They've had a venue.
There was a photographer.
Things were matching.
There was a place called the Nice Little Wedding Chapel.
And it was quaint. It was quaint little. The lighting was not good. It was a lot of fluorescent light.
It was a lot of fluorescent.
Not good. But it was in like this cute little chapel.
And the chapel had a sign over that said, "Love never fails."
I thought it was cute. When she walked out.
It does.
It does fail. But when she walked out in her dress and the church was lit from the outside, I actually went, "Aw."
Her dress looked good. Her dress was a little busty.
It was a little busty, but
that's Annie.
Her hair with
looked
the
good.
veil.
We didn't see
makeup,
her red shoes that she considered classy.
Which, that's fine. Have your red shoes,
and you know
we
what?
Don't see them.
The wedding was themed.
It was
red and white. Black.
She looked beautiful.
People were wearing red.
His tux was garish.
It's good that he needed to, right before the wedding, he needed to go park cars at the Westin.
Well, he is an Uber driver.
Y'all,
maybe
that looks like a fucking valet uniform.
It looked like a valet or like a high school version of Guys and Dolls.
It was bad. And Bryson looked cute in it, though, I will say.
Be a lady
and
tonight.
someone said, by the way, someone's like, Bryson was really chill. I'm like, no, honey, they medicated
him.
They gave him some ADHD
Did you not
medication.
see him sleeping in the car? He totally went out.
They gave him a Benadryl.
Yeah, he's got some Ritalin or whatever they give.
Have you seen Bryson normally?
Yeah.
They gave him a sedative. Yeah. They gave him, Bryson, come here and eat your cheese.
Eat your cheese.
Eat your peanut butter
eat
sandwich.
Your cheese, Bryson. Yeah. I want to say, Robert knows musical theater because Robert said, "Hey, I have this wedding come up. I'm excited and scared."
He did say, "I'm excited,"
and he looked like
excited and scared.
Y'all, that's from Into the Woods for you deep cut musical theater queens.
That's not even a deep cut. Y'all should all know Into the Woods.
If your husband or your boyfriend just sang Little Red Riding Hood. Woo!
You need to have a timeout and says how many dicks you sucked.
Wow, it's your time. You know he wants to suck dicks. You know he wants to suck dicks.
And you know what? If he sings along to that song, you're even in more trouble.
Then he's a.
Woo, it's your time. You know you're gonna be done.
If he sings along to that song, then this boy is a bottom. Anyway, that was by a drag queen group that broke up because shockingly they didn't get along together.
Personalities.
Detox and Willem, and then some other queen.
Who knows?
But I love that Robert said, "I take marriage seriously, but I already have 5 children by 4 different women.
He's traditional.
But this I'm taking serious."
He's traditional. No. We need to take some time with this. He's a traditional man. He likes things like his forefathers did. He's traditional. You know, if he marries a woman, he's going to stay with her forever. If he shoots his seed in her, he can leave anytime.
Oh, gotta drive. Uber called me.
Exactly.
Gotta go.
And I wrote down he's such a traditionalist. So looks like Porn Granny is not coming.
No, she would have.
No,
because of the wedding.
No.
Who objects to this wedding? I do. That's just my dildo that fit out of my vagina. I'm the porn grandma for this baby.
You can't see it, but he's actually touching himself when he does it. It's really disgusting.
Weddings make me hot. Where's the bridal party? I once did a porno called Wedding in Havana where 4 Latin men fucked me in tuxes. And I still wasn't done. Just gaping and oozing. And I said, "Where's the groom?" Because I'm a porn granny.
I'm going to keep going because I'm so horrified.
I'm so upset that I discovered this character late in the season.
I'm happy.
I'm really upset. Y'all, come at me if you miss Porn Granny already.
No one is going to. She's disgusting. So Robert is picked up by his cousin, his friend. Now, Robert's cousin, which I didn't really catch his name, sounds like a combination of Cookie Monster and Yoda.
It's true.
Hey,
Robert, what are you gonna do?
And he's like, what's wrong? You got bubble guts? And I wrote, bubble guts you have. Like Yoda. Bubble guts you have.
Bubble guts me have.
So he thinks Robert's got the bubble guts.
Bubble guts you have. He talks like this.
Sounds like vocal damage.
Bubble gut you are.
You sound like a Grover.
When man, I think bubble gut is when man comes in butthole.
I've had the bubble guts, y'all.
Bubble guts me have frequently.
When you're like, ooh, I need to get to a bathroom quickly, but it's not to poop.
May the force be inside you.
We just kept it really real just there.
I could do Yoda. But I think Frank Oz was the voice of Yoda and Grover.
Really? I could believe that.
Frank Oz did all the Muppets.
He's dead now.
He is dead.
I wrote down the fact that Robert and Annie. Yeah. Robert and Annie are the only two that got married in an actual church.
In an actual church.
Now, this I did not see coming.
Robert, who has 5 kids. Annie, who is upset with Porn Grammy, but yet wants to have a stripper threesome with Robert.
Right.
They are the most. It's
because
it's beyond.
Their faith is important.
Well, they do both come from.
Probably
a
Catholic.
lot of people have one white person or are both white. They come from 2 cultures that rely heavily, no matter what you do, on church.
I can see that.
And so,
but I was shocked that both of them they were the one couple to get married in church this season.
I know. Now, what did you think of the whole Robert wanting to turn around? Did you think that was made up, or do you think he was literally actually stressed out?
No, we have had no signals that this whole season that Robert was going to have a change of heart. Robert doesn't have the emotional depth to have a change of heart.
I don't think he does either.
I still say it was fake tears they put on him at the service.
No, I think he does care for Annie in his own way. I don't know if
I will say this: I like Annie a lot more now, and I
have to say I do like her.
I did call her a Mensa member, I believe,
but they did bring me around to liking Annie much more this season than I thought I would.
Yeah, I agree.
Robert, I just wish he'd get
still
an Uber
idiot.
and drive off somewhere.
He's an idiot.
He is dumb. Dumb.
That's
that
all
whole
I had
thing,
about those two.
I think Robert's having a lot of second. No, but I will say this. When he said, I can't do this right now, and they cut, I totally thought he was having a change of heart.
Really? No, I didn't think so. It was a producer flip fake
Come
out.
at me if TLC got you, because they got me.
They didn't get me.
Clutch pearls. My mouth was open. I was shocked.
I was like this, and I was like, oh, here we go.
Here I go. But still, and then he got down on his one knee and was like...
I must say, that was kind of sweet, actually. That was the sweetest he's ever been.
They had the most touching wedding ceremony of everybody.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I felt the most.
I'm touching my nose. That means I agree.
I thought Annie, like, even just the way Annie was getting ready with her friend in the little bridal, like, it was just what a wedding should be.
And y'all, that's unexpected because they did not deserve it.
But you know what? Robert is annoying, but, well, TLC probably paid for that, but they didn't. I will say, Robert's not
Robert didn't pay for that.
Well, no, I think he did. I think Robert probably drove and fucking paid for that.
Maybe.
I think he did.
We'll see.
Anyway, get off your phone. Are you looking at tricks?
I'm looking.
We've got to do sissy shout-outs. Was that everybody?
Yeah, that's what it was for me.
That's almost a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all.
That's why we split it in two, y'all.
Yeah, that's why we split it in two. Because you weren't getting split in two last night.
Maybe.
I noticed your walk weird today.
So we did S and T, so now we're doing U and V.
U and V. Y'all, it's time for our sissy shout-outs.
You go first with you.
We've got some... Well, I'm glad you just threw it on me.
You can pause it if you need to.
It's fine. No, I'm a professional. I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
You gave me you because there's hardly anybody named fucking you.
There's plenty of yous.
Oh, there's plenty of yous. Y'all...
V is a lot harder.
I'm going to go with... Let's see. Y'all, I'm going to go with... I'm just gonna do a rhyme for her first name because I can't do the last name. Y'all, I'm gonna do. This is for Tiva. Tiva. Udoe. How do you say that last name? Udoyop.
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 know.
Tiva.
Works for me.
Her first name isn't Tiva, but Tiva Udoyop. And y'all, Tiva Udoyop. I'm just gonna say one thing about Tiva.
We're definitely saying your name wrong.
We're definitely saying your name wrong. Tiva, she's got a man with a big dick.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, y'all. She's a dick pig. In fact, sorry, y'all. Don't pull over.
Don't pull over.
Don't pull over. This isn't a sissy shout out. This is just fact. Her boyfriend, her husband, he's hot, y'all, and he is hung. So good
I
for
guess
you, Tiva.
someone's been creeping someone's post Facebook. No problem with that.
Maybe. But anyway, let's talk about our sissy shout out. So y'all, Tiva, actually, you think that she would like footwear, but actually she doesn't. She is known in her town as the person that's always barefoot.
Okay.
Winter, summer,
Spring,
fall.
Winter,
Charity
summer,
events for
winter,
church.
or fall. All you got to do is call.
And
I'll...
Be barefoot.
Yeah.
All the time. She's barefoot all the time. And a lot of people don't think this is a big deal, but why she can do it, y'all, she is one of those inspirational teachers that has you walk on lava rocks.
Oh, I love those.
And so she teaches the entire time on lava rocks. She hasn't felt the bottom of her feet or her vagina because her husband's hung in like 5 years.
It's like you haven't felt your ass in 10
Pretty
years.
much. So Tiva's actually my soul sister. So y'all, if you need some inspirational teaching, just look up Tiva Udoyop right there on the Sissy Squad. But what about your sissy?
Mine is Brooke Langine.
This doesn't rhyme with anything. I just, for the
Brooke
record,
Langine.
oh, this is
Brooke Langine.
This is an old school sissy. This is one of my Oklahoma friends.
This is our V. We don't know her. That's
I do.
God damn it! You don't understand what we're doing.
She's gonna love this.
No, this is a city shout out to Brooke Langine.
Langine.
Y'all, she is a professional downhill skier.
I think she might be.
Really?
No.
She goes everywhere. She's like she'll like, you know, most skiers ski in the snow. She'll just ski on grass if she can.
Or like that one ski place in Abu Dhabi.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, they have a ski place there.
Like with snow?
Grass. Does she ski sand, like sand dunes?
Can you not hone in on my sissy shout out, please?
No, I'm asking.
Fuck off. Anyway, she skis on the snow, on the grass. It's whatever. And the weirdest thing is, y'all, she's also a huge ass pothead.
Oh.
So she's like doing blunt the whole time.
So skiing and doing doobie?
And when she's not like smoking weed, she holds the joint in her twat.
Oh.
You know, you can just hold it right there.
Oh.
You just sit there.
I guess I thought it had 4 holes, so you don't want to talk to me.
You did. Anyway, so she's great at that. And surprisingly, she's so good. She has her own sponsorship.
Oh, really?
And she goes on QVC to sell it. And
So
she sells things for her biggest sponsorship is the Squatty Potty, y'all. She loves to talk about like doing a big poop right into it, and she's standing up. And you know what? And she's like smoking a doobie while she's on the Squatty Potty. And so they're asking you, oh, it's so easy. And y'all, I've never seen anyone like shit on air, but she just takes a big dump on air on QVC.
Look at her.
And a woman in like a really bad blonde haircut goes, oh, that's so easy. Look how easy that poop comes out. Look at that Squatty Potty. You think we charge $40? No, not $35. No, not $30. $300 for a Squatty Potty. And y'all, Brooke Van Gine makes all that money.
Good for you, Brooke Van Gine.
Anywho, that's mine.
All right, then.
Yo, that was our first 2-part episode for a huge motherfucking. That was like taking an 18-inch dick,
I mean, so much
or at
of
least
it.
a 10-inch. But you have to tap out occasionally.
Yeah, you have that after that Sissy shout out. Imagining Brooke sitting on the squatty potty, you've got me thinking now of like I've got the soundtrack in my head because you said music. You know that music they play after somebody uses Proactive and their skin's clear? That's in my head now.
You're not ugly anymore. Because you know that, y'all, Proactive is the smartest commercial because it basically says, y'all, we know you got bad skin. All these people had it, and now they're getting regular dick.
Regular dick.
Or pussy. And we know this is the only way for you to get regular dick and pussies for your skin to clear up. So you need Proactive. So you're going to pay whatever the fuck you need to.
Yep. But be careful. It'll bleach your towels if they're colored.
It will it?
It will. It literally, if you don't have a white towel, it's benzoyl peroxide. You wash your face, it bleaches your towels.
I always had pretty good skin, so I never had to worry about it.
I never had it either.
You just heard from people?
No. My boyfriend used to use Proactive, and it bleached our towels, and I was like, I've got to get you on good skincare.
He has bad skin?
No, he doesn't. A lot of people use Proactive since like high school. Y'all, I mean, if it works for you, fine. But if you're in your 30s now, probably time to switch from Proactive. It's probably overdriving your skin.
Yeah, you can use like any kind of like.
Come at the Sissy Squad. We talk about skincare all the time.
I think that's it.
Which reminds us, y'all, if you're not in the Facebook group, as Poodle says, we're having a good time in
We're
there.
We're having a good time in the Sissy Squad.
Come down to find us on the Facebook group. You can find also all of our merch and our other podcasts.
At sissythattalk.com/merch.
That's merch. That's there. We've got our sweet tea. We're going to do a Bitchcraft episode tonight.
Tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, so that's happening too. So all good stuff coming. Dear Maddie show. Riverdale, we're probably not going to do anymore.
Unless there's gay stuff.
If there's gay sex, come at us.
If Archie gets his dick sucked, y'all, I'll be the first one to do an on-site reporting.
First there. We'll be there. Also, you can...
All ships at sea.
All ships at sea. Thank y'all for bearing with us on this 2-party. You can come at us on Cameo. You can... Other stuff. We've got a meetup coming.
And y'all, I love a review. Leave us a review because I'm thirsty for them. I'll be honest.
For a review. But more, if y'all don't do any of that shit, none of it. Survey says...
Ding!
Ding! Come at us.
Survey says... Dick pig. Can I see dick pig?
Can I see dick pig? Sorry.
Ding!
So come at
99 points.
99 points. Y'all, next week is the tell-all. It's going to be a 2-parter again.
Oh, God.
We don't know.
We're probably going to do one show, though, because it's going to be a 2-parter.
I think...
Let's hope so.
The last time they did it 2-parter, they did it 2 nights, or did they do it 1 week and then the next week? I think they did... Didn't they do like a Monday night and then a Tuesday night?
I think it was 2 nights. I think it was both Sunday back to back.
Before the 90 days, it's supposed to air 23rd. So I bet you what they're going to do, I bet you they'll do the tell-all. I bet they're going to air it all next week, like a Sunday and Monday night.
Oh, fuck me. That means there'll be 2 episodes next week.
That means we'll have to do so much more shit. Y'all, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love?
Yes. And if you yourself are a lonely heart and you find yourself a 9-day fiancé, call us.